having me. Um, should I start by saying great Prestonians, or how do you hail yourselves? So, thanks a lot. It's like being at home. I bring you glad tidings from Stevenage Borough Council. Um, Primarily, I'm blown away by what I've seen here. You guys should be proud of what you have and what the leadership of your school have put together here. The legacy, the ethos of the school is not lost. Um, this is a great school, and I'm proud to be associated with it. Thanks to the ownership, the proprietor of the school, for what he and his wife have done here. And I am indeed very grateful for the opportunity I've been given to speak to you this afternoon, and at such short notice as well. So, let's cut to the chase. I just want to give you a brief talk about leadership and my experience of what leadership is all about. Because I know as Prestonians, you guys are all future great leaders. So the least I can do is to talk to you about my own shared experience of what leadership is, especially in a foreign country. First of all, leadership is about selfless service. It's not about self, it's about service to others. It's about putting others before you and making an impact on people's lives, a positive impact, not a negative one. So, there's an acronym that I've come up with that I use to guide myself in leadership, and that's what I call RIDE, R-I-D-E. So R for respect, respect for others. I for integrity, inclusion. So self-integrity is very important in my dealings with people. What you see is what you get. And inclusivity. So if, for instance, you have people from various backgrounds, ethnic backgrounds, religious backgrounds, you cannot afford to discriminate, while you're carrying out your duties as a leader. Then D is for discipline. Self-discipline is very important in your dealings as a leader. And then you should learn to delegate responsibilities to others. Because a good leader is one who listens, learns, and doesn't micromanage people. You let people fly. You delegate to others and you let people fly. That responsibility. And then lastly, E is equality. So you treat everybody with hands of equity and you do not put someone else before others. You do it in a very respectful way where nobody is seen to be treated with a bias. It's difficult, don't get me wrong, it's difficult to juggle all these things and balance it, but once you get used to doing it, you'll find out that it's very easy to lead people. And people will warm up to you in terms of what you're trying to get them to do. So, 2 years ago, I was elected a Labour Party leader in Stevenage. And I was told during the counting of the votes that first-timers don't win. That was the first time I put myself out for elections. One of the existing councillors told me that he had tried for 30 years before he won his seat. Someone else told me that she had tried for, I think, 4 elections, and then the 5th time she won. So they told me to manage my expectations for that day. But in all sincerity, I just went with the flow and I said whatever would happen would happen. I just said at the back of my mind. Because bear in mind, this is a predominantly white environment. It's actually 86% white in population. And then the rest is a mixture of ethnic minority communities. And my ward is actually is like 99% white. So the chances of me winning as an African, the only African that contested in that town, were next to nothing, quite frankly. But I thank God, because, you know, man proposes, God disposes. That was a typical case. So I'm a standing miracle before you today, because I was actually elected 2 years ago. I won as a first timer, and I'm the first British Nigerian, like she said as well, in the history of Sydney Borough Council to be elected as a councillor. Thank you. So, where am I going with this, guys? Wonderful, great leaders of the future. Where am I going with this? I'm going with this to inspire you. Do not fear. One of my greatest slogans that I adopt in my life as well is the slogan of the British SAS. I don't know who here has ever seen that slogan before. The SAS are a specialized, highly specialized army unit. Like the equivalent of one SAS soldier is to 10 normal soldiers. They're that deadly. And they're renowned around the world. And they have a slogan that says, if you dare to win, you will dare. He who dares wins. Sorry. And really, it's true. Because it's when you dare that you stand the chance of winning. If you think this through properly, flip it in your minds. If you do not dare, you will not put yourself out there to start with. If you keep telling yourself you can't do it, then you're not daring. Don't just dream of something, guys. Go out there and do it. And I really implore you, no matter where you find yourself, no matter any part of the world you find yourself in future, don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back with limitations of thinking about the color of your skin, your accent, or anything. It's the leadership qualities in you that will come out, that people will see and relate to. We all have individual gifts that have been given to us. But until you show those gifts, nobody will see them. So please, I implore you, dare to dream, dare to win. Anything you do, you know, it's like, excuse me, it's like you need to work hard like it's up to you, but pray hard like it's up to God. You need to embrace a lot of qualities and show those qualities that you readily have. I don't know if anyone is conversant with the British government system, but the role of councillors are very, 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 very important because we don't have state governments, so we only have the national government and then the local councils. So directives come to us from the top down. So we have to implement those policies, and that's why governance at the local level in England is very important, because that's where the policies are implemented and adhered to. So, anyone who has future aspirations to go into politics here or governance, please raise your hands. Anyone who has aspirations to do it? If you do have aspirations in future, know that the world is your oyster, because you've already come to a great school that has prepared you for that platform in future. I'm so proud to be here. I'm so proud to talk to you, and I'm proud to share my experiences with you. The primary thing for me coming back home and seeing this will leave an indelible mark in my mind. I've been a big fan of this school. I've been watching you from the sidelines on social media, and I've always, cascaded messages to the owner about what I've been seeing and commending him for the great achievements that he's had here. So, don't let me bore you too much with my political slants. Let me just enjoin you once again. Please do not limit yourselves in what you can do. You've come to a great school to give you that foundational knowledge of what you can do for the future. Use it to your maximum advantage, please, guys. Inspire yourselves to greatness. Whether it's in any other field, AI, robotics, because I'm a digital transformation specialist in the NHS. Any area you want to go into, do it purposefully and do it with, and like God says, He will bless the work of your hands. So you don't know where that's going to take you to. But for the future, I wish you all the best, individually and collectively as a school, in all your endeavors. And I pray that God will enlarge your respective coast in Jesus' name. Thank you for listening to me, taking the time to listen to me. I appreciate you guys. God bless you.
Put your hands together once again for Councillor AKIN ELEKOLUSI. Louder. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're wonderful children, and I think the Lord sees that in you. And so that is why He has brought again somebody to talk to you about what the future holds and to inspire you and to encourage you. I think you should appreciate that. So, and from what I have heard him talk about this morning is that nothing stops you. And now, let me just roll back the curtains a few years. Councillor AKIN ELEKOLUSI is not councillor, it's councillor, as in an elected person who looks after people in the UK. So it's a political officer, and he had to win an election to be in that position. So he's a very important person in the UK, and I'm so proud that he's the first black person or first British African to occupy that position, which I guess would have been like for centuries, for a long, long time, that it's been from one white person to another white person for many, many, many years until he came along. And guess what? Councillor ELEKOLUSI and myself went into GSS 1 in Christ School together in Harding House, which was the yellow house at the time in 1977. Put your hands together for Jesus. And seated, not too far away, next to him, was another person that we went to the same school the same year, Mrs. Binkwe Olajide of my set in Christ School, 1977. Put your hands together for Jesus. They both live in the UK. As a matter of fact, we all lived in the UK. And we have had alumni gatherings together in the UK. And what is this telling you? What this is telling you, children, is that you've got to mind how you behave towards one another, because the relationships that you are forming now stays with you forever. In 10 years' time, in 15 years' time, in 20 years' time, you will still get to meet each other, but you won't know exactly where. I was shocked this morning when Councillor ELEKOLUSI and herself came into the office and I saw her. I couldn't believe it, because the last thing I knew was that she was in the UK, and now to see her on Preston soil was very thrilling for me. So we will be going around the school, just taking it in, trying to see how well you're all behaving yourself and to see the school. And I think I would like you all to be at your best behavior and remember all what you've heard this morning. Yeah? You've got to be courageous to dare it. You've got to be able to go for it. You must not think too lowly of yourselves. You must not, you should have aspirations in life. In other words, you must not let anyone or any situation or circumstance think you cannot make it to the top. You can make it to the top. Someone say, I can make it to the top. Say it like you really mean it. I can make it to the top. I know you will make it to the top. And that's the reason why we are so passionate about you getting it right the first time. So God bless you all. And we also appreciate you coming here. So there are more people up here. Maybe some of you will know our highly esteemed parent here, Shemiloge's mom. She's also here as part of an extension to everyone here. Thank you. Thank you for coming, ma. Thank you very much. And you know, as she said in my office, that we have now met on another level because she's also friends to my own former classmates. So it's a joined up world. You've got to be careful how you behave towards people because you never know when and where you're going to meet each other again. So she's here as a parent and also in the capacity of a friend of my friends. Now, we also have some more people who Councillor ELEKOLUSI have brought with him. I'll let them say one or two things about the service they provide, but they take, look, I've got all their papers here with me, what they have written to Preston International School. Their name is Smile Dove Nigeria Limited, Exchange Program Tours UK. So what they do, they take people to the UK on excursion. And for you to see everywhere in the UK, very important landmarks. I can see Big Ben here. I can see the Houses of Parliament. I can see very important learning. Shh. So he has brought them and introduced them to the school. Should anyone here like to travel to the UK and experience the UK, they will secure your visas, your accommodation, the travel tours, everything for you. Thank you. Okay. That is what they do day in, day out. So thank you very much, Councillor AKIN, for bringing them along, because he wants you to come over and have a good time in the UK because they are my friends. I could actually organize for you to go through and come over to the UK, but the hassle of, you know, I'm a very busy man, of organizing everybody's passport, visa, accommodation. I won't be, it will be too much for me. So, but now you have a wonderful opportunity for them to come and do that for you. So I'm going to call the CEO of that company to just quickly come and tell us one or two things about the service they provide. And then maybe before he leaves, maybe there could be an agreement as to when you would like the trip to happen. Do you want it this summer or next year summer? This summer, okay? All right. Okay. I'm going to ask Ambassador Dr. Oluwaseun Marcus to step forward to tell you about their offering. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, my counselor. Good afternoon, mom. Good afternoon, and manager of Smile Dome Nigeria Limited. My name is Ambassador Dr. Oluwaseun Marcus. People call me Dr. Marcus. I am an author, a travel consultant, and a businessman. And I've traveled to different countries: UK, Jerusalem, Jordan, Canada, and different countries. And today, I come here through Counselor AKIN, the Counselor of Stevenage, United Kingdom. This is one of my books called Beyond Border. I will be giving this book free to you guys today, so you can go through it. And in conjunction with Counselor AKIN, we are giving you free scholarship to Think Career Institute on AI. Free scholarship to Think Career Institute on AI. You'll be having your lecture online. Please give applause to Counselor AKIN. Through him, we are offering you £50,000 scholarship. £50,000 scholarship. We start enrolling you to the program. For you who want to study AI, data analysis, Python, Java, and so on. But now we are trying to plan on AI. And as you all know, we have the clear type of AI. We have the strong AI and the weak AI. So we are going to be training you for AI. You will have 3 months training online here and 2 weeks training physical in UK by August. So we'll be going to UK in August together by God's grace. So thank you so much. God bless you once again.
Thank you, Dr. Marcus. So we will, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, put your hands together for that. Okay, so, of course, you don't know how much this is going to cost your parents yet, but it's going to be something that it's those who can pay for it will go. But we'll get more information about it out to you. And I am sure that for as many people as are willing to go, it will be such a wonderful, memorable experience. And the good thing about things like this is that those who go can always come back. It won't be the same, but they can also share the experiences with the rest of us and show us pictures and videos and all that. So we look forward to that. And I wouldn't know whether I will be opportune to be part of the people who go, but I would love to as well. We're welcome. And parents too are welcome, right? Parents too are welcome. So if your parents too can afford for them to go and you to go, you can go together. They will process all the visas and all the accommodation and all that. So that's fine. So, okay. Thank you. Can I have absolute silence in the hall? Thank you. 3, 2, and 1. So we will take our leave now, but I'm going to come back to you with a lot more detailed information about what next steps to take. But in the meantime, you will see Councillor AKIN and I and the rest of the team just strolling around the campus, because they would like to see Preston. So make sure you wear your beautiful smiles and cheery greetings as we go around the school. So thank you very much for your time. We will go out now, and then you will be dismissed in an orderly manner as usual. Thank you, and have a lovely day.